Bhakti Yoga Shloka Sangraha. The 18 verses which give us the broad vision of the Bhakti Yoga. While Jnana Yoga is the path of intellect, using very deep questions and search to go to the very source of the thoughts, source of the intellect. Raja Yoga, the Patanjali Yoga, uses our willpower to fix the mind, to focus the mind, to defocus the mind, and go to the very source from where all thoughts emerge, Swarupa Sthiti. Karma Yoga translates every action into a yoga. Eating, drinking, walking, everything that we do to be converted into a yoga. Bhakti Yoga is the science of emotion culture. Using emotions, gaining mastery over the emotions, converting all our wrong emotions into right emotions initially, the good emotions, and then go to the very source from where the emotions arise. That is the Bhakti Yoga that we are going to talk about. The great contribution of Swami Vivekananda is to tell us that all the four paths, whether you go through the intellect, or you go through the willpower, or go through the emotions, or use your day-to-day activity, everything leads to the same goal. What is that goal? Returning home. The sweetest home. Swarupa, as Patanjali said. Our original source from where all of us have come. Source from where the whole creation has emerged. That state is called the moksha. The state of infinite happiness, infinite power, infinite knowledge, infinite freedom. So that's the goal. As I mentioned, Bhakti Yoga is the most needed path of yoga for modern times. Because in the whole of our education system, unfortunately we don't have this component to deal with our emotions. How to deal with our emotions? It's here that Bhakti Yoga gives us the secret. This gives us the broad outline of the different dimensions of Bhakti Yoga. We have started going through the different verses to understand this totality of the Bhakti Yoga. How from the initial recognition of Asuri Sampat and Daivi Sampat, we had to rise higher with a proper understanding that Daivi Sampat leads us to the goal. Convert Kama to Prema by adding Tyaga and add the dimensions of surrender to take it to the dimension of Bhakti and rise higher to even to give up prana if necessary to get at the Sakshatkara and stabilize the Sakshatkara, Saguna Sakshatkara and move towards the Nirguna Sakshatkara and finally merge with the totality after advanced Bhakti Yoga. The whole spectrum has been brought out in the 18 verses that we started. The first verse is the prayer in which Krishna is the godly son of Vasudeva and Devaki. He is the one who can bring bliss to all of us. He is the slayer of all our negative emotions, the Chanura and the Kansa. And he is the guru of the whole creation. And what is the result of our prayers to Krishna? Mukam karoti vachalam. He converts a dumb, a person who cannot speak, he will become a great orator. A person who doesn't have legs, he can raise to the Himalayan peaks, walking up. Such is the power of his grace. If you tune yourself to that all-pervasive reality of Krishna, then you will get all the power. So salutations is the process of tuning, is the process of resonance, is the way by which we keep our mind completely tuned to that ultimate reality. That is the consciousness of Krishna. Then in the first verse, we saw what are the eligibility criteria for people to enter into the bhakti path. Krishna says there are 4 types of people who come into this path of bhakti. The first, the person who is afflicted, artha, full of pain, full of agony, full of misery. Then he thinks of the God. I was telling about the proverb in Kannada, Sankata Bandaga Venkataramana. And fine, they are also welcome. Jignasu is a person who is curiosity oriented. Just like children, is also in the primary level trying to find out what is this, what is this, what is this, curiosity. Third type of people who come is all business, artha arthi, wanting to gain more money, make a good business out of bhakti yoga, of the yoga. And the last is the gnani, who is in search for truth, who is in search for wisdom. Krishna says, all are very good people. Sukriti nahate, he says. And all these are welcome. Don't belittle that he has come when he has got some disease. He has come because he has that intention to make money. Don't belittle that he has just come for a curiosity. He doesn't have real interest. Don't belittle them. Let everybody come. That's the magnanimity of Sri Krishna in this verse. Then he describes the 2 dimensions which we have to recognize at the first step in Bhakti Yoga. Having come here, what is it we have to do to gain mastery over the emotions? Tejat Shapa Dhruti Shaucham Adroho Rati Manitam Bhavanti Sampadam Daivim Abhijatasya Bharatam. What are those divine virtues? We are all made up of 2 things. One is the Daivi Sampat and another is the Asuri Sampat. Virtues and vices. Krishna is telling first you have to recognize how much of Daivi Sampat I have, how much of Asuri Sampat I have. This is what every management expert will do. When he wants to study an organizational system, SWOT analysis, strength and weaknesses analysis. What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? What are our great qualities, virtues? What are our bad qualities? So, therefore, Krishna describes the number of such good qualities, divine virtues, out of which only one shloka we have taken with these 5 different qualities. What are they? Tejaha. Tejas is full of luminosity, inside brilliance, full of inner awareness. Tejaha. Kshama. Kshama is forgiveness. Normally we forgive ourselves for the mistakes we do, but we cannot forgive others. Forgiving others is the key essence. Kshama. Dhruti. Dhruti is steadfastness. You take any job until it is finished, you should not be able to leave it. Forbearance is steadfastness is very necessary. Shaucha. Shaucha is the cleanliness. The cleanliness outside, the cleanliness inside. The purity, transparency. That is all Shaucha. Adroha. Not cheating others. Not cheating your own organization, your own people, your own brothers and sisters, your own family, and your own nation. No cheating. Adroha. Na atimanita. Na atimanita is no arrogance. No too much of blabbering about your own self. Not beating your own drum. Atimanita. These are the 6 divine virtues that he puts up here. Then what are all those vices? Among them again, he finds this. So, Krishna is telling That Arjuna, you are born with lot of good qualities. Daivi abhijatasya. You are born with lot of good virtues. Therefore, don't worry. Don't be in that depression. Don't be in that melancholy mood. Okay? What are the other dimensions of the Asuri Sampat? Dambho darpo bhimanascha.
Dambho darpo bhimanascha.
Krodha parushyameva
Krodha parushyameva cha.
bhavanti ajnanam chabhijatasya.
Ajnanam chabhijatasya.
Partha sampadamasurim.
Partha sampadamasurim.
Partha, Asuri Sampat are the following. What are those things? Dambha, Darpa, Abhimana, Krodha, Parushya and Ajnana. These are the 6 vices that we have. Dambha, Darpa, Abhimana are all different modifications of our ahankara, the ego. Krodha, as you know, is becoming angry, becoming upset, becoming lost yourself. As you know, how wrong it is, how devastating it is. Parushya is unnecessary valor. You use lot of energy to do a small job. That is the dimension. You bring a big bulldozer to kill an ant. That is the type of parushya. And ajnana, complete ignorance, all wrong notions we have. So these are the 6 vices that he talks about. What are these 3 dimensions of ahankara? He describes that. How ahankara comes up in various ways. The ego is very, very subtle. It shows up in various ways. The one is called as dambha. Dambha is considered as ostentation, the ego. Now, a person is very good. He is a dharmatma. He is a great philanthropist. He gives the money and he spends a lot of his money and other things for good activities. But behind him, always there should be a name. Now we have many temples that are built. What is the name of the temple? Birla temple. We do not know which god or goddess is there inside. So that is a philanthropic ego. It is an ego of a dharmatma. You want everywhere, my name should come, brand. The second is the darpa. Darpa is translated as arrogance, another form of ego. Here, the person is very well educated. He has a lot of wealth and he has many public awards. And he doesn't share his money with others. He is not a philanthropist. And he wants to show his darpa and everybody. He looks at everybody as a blade of grass and wants that nobody should go against my will. Natrudavapi chalati. Even a grass should not move without my order. And Alexander, and Napoleon, Hitler, all these people belong to this category. They wanted to rule the whole world under their thumb. That is called the darpa. Then abhimana. Abhimana person is a self-conceit, it translates. He doesn't have anything. He has no education, he has no wealth, and he has hardly any other qualities, but everywhere he wants to show himself. In every sentence he talks, there is an I you can observe. Oh, I met that person, I met this person, I met the Prime Minister, I met the Minister, I this thing, always blabbering himself. As you say, empty vessels make more noise. He belongs to that category. See how yoga, how ego starts coming up in various ways. Even for a very highly educated person, how it comes up. How a philanthropist also gets into that ego. What is the purpose of Krishna describing these things? You have to overcome this ego. Just because you are educated, just because you have many a public award, don't think that you are out. You are still a slave of that ego. You may be a philanthropist, giving a lot of money and doing good activities, very, very good activities you are doing. Still, you are a slave to that ego. Ego comes up. To give up ego is very, very difficult. Therefore, what we have to do is we have to recognize these Asuri Sampat and Daivi Sampat within us. Recognition is half the solution, you see. Without recognition, you will not be able to do that. So, then Krishna tells, why do you call it as good, why do you call it as bad? A scientific explanation for that. Daivi Sampat Vimokshaya.
Devi Sampat Vimokshaya.
Nibandhaya Surimata.
Nibandhaya Surimata.
Mashuchas Sampadam Daivi.
Masucha Sampadam Devi.
Abhijatosi Mandavam.
Abhijatosi Mandava.
Take up that tomorrow. Sit now, straight with eyes closed. Let us contemplate on the thoughts that we have learned. Relax all parts of the body. Beautiful smile on the face. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Let us look at ourselves as to why we have come here. Whether I belong to the category of a Artha or Jignasu or Artharthi or a Gnani. Whether I have come here because I had a lot of pain, depression, misery. Let me see whether yoga can help me, whether I have come there. Or whether I am just curious. Or whether I can make good money out of this. Can I get a good job after completing all these courses here? Whether I come for that. Or whether I really search for reality, search for the goal of life, meaning in life. Let us glance ourselves. But whatever may be the reason, fine. At least we have come here. Therefore Krishna says, welcome, welcome with an open arm. Then he says, please find out within how much of Ravana, how much of Rama you have. All the good qualities you have, recognize. Daivi Sampat. Also recognize how many bad qualities I have. Become angry, upset, depressed, hating others, cutting others, beating others, ego, various forms of ego. This recognition is half the solution. Why should we recognize? Recognition is half the solution. To gain mastery, you must know what are our limitations, what are our strengths. Why do the management experts do the SWOT analysis? So that the strength has to be enhanced and the weaknesses have to be reduced. That's the purpose. Our human system, we are recognizing and having a SWOT analysis. For what purpose? So that we can become more efficient human beings, develop our system. That will make a resolve that I am going to develop all this Daivi Sampat more and more. Serving, giving. And reduce my Asuri Sampat, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, infatuation, arrogance. Giving, giving, giving. 5 acts of good service. We have been doing that regularly, consciously. We are writing up in our diary, in our personality development sheet, and taking us to our mentors. That's the one that builds up our divine virtues. That's the one that takes us to become great human beings who can contribute more and more to the society. Having resolved, let us continue making it a practical reality in our life. How happy he will be, one who goes on giving and giving and giving. How wonderful will be that society if everybody wants to give more and more, more and more. Jivane avadadanam syat pradhanam tatodhikam. Whatever we receive from the society, we should give more to the society. That is the way to grow. Namaskar Mudra.